we can describe to them about the process of preparation, but not showing.
We can see it, we can learn it. It will address the change in the global economics and political power and how this means to the practice of public relations. So we are talking about international, but we also come to very specific context by putting the US, the China, and also Vietnam in context. Because this program is conducted in Vietnam, so we want to make sure that the student also learn about the practice here in Vietnam.
According to the standard from Middlesex program, you have to meet two items, A1 and A4. So what to teach? We will teach the three different perspectives, giving the students opportunity to give the presentation themselves, and all other students can ask the question. And there are three items in British standard we have to meet, 2A, B3 and D4. We will have a lot of activities. For example, the presentation by the teacher or by the student. We can have invite a specialist.
What to teach in the first outcome of knowledge. We try to give out, to provide a knowledge about the history, the development process of advertising and PR in the global and local context. And regarding to how to teach, we also try to use different types of methodology, the activities we use during that, lectures, in seminars, lectures, role play, discussion, Q&A.
Because we have like 6 different objectives, but for myself, I interpret it like very intertwined in the sense that, like the first one is like demonstrate an understanding of some key debate over the role, function, organization, and influence of the writing in contemporary culture.
And another aim study is to further develop the subject media production practices. And here I would like to focus on the practices.
We love to assess and test students.
Set out 4 assignments for students, 2 tasks for formative and 2 tasks for summative, using semiotics. So the group 3 or 4, they need to choose the 2 images, the first original one, and then they change it, and they need to write about what the changes meaning.
Formative assessment. You will make a presentation in a group, and for this assignment we have no marking. Critical analysis of global media outlet with 2,000.
With this essay, students need to analyze a media event based on supportive evidence. Requires students to make group presentation. Teacher can assess this project, or the student can self-evaluate their own project, and the mark will be the median between the first and the second examiner.
We choose the group presentations in which just last around 10 minutes. The pitch will be filmed by the tutor and then post on the YouTube so that every people can see it.
First thing is the portfolio, so the campaign plan. And this is done in week 7, and then after 2 weeks of reviewing it, I will have the feedback of the students in my office in week 9, and this is in verbal form. In order to take these kinds of assessment, the student have to maintain at least 80% of attendance, meaning if they are absent for more than 20% the module time, they are not eligible for the final assessment.
The criteria to mark brochure here, that is the target audience, the message of the brochure, the style, the design of the project.
So I would apply the technique to video the group presentation, and then they'll give the feedback in the class in the next session. So the student in the class would watch the video again and they give feedback to that one. So the criteria I assess this group presentation based on the oral communication. For example, how confident the group, how interesting the topic, and how they interact with the audience, the other student in the class, and how they use the ICT skill like master slide, how they make their slide very professional.
We also have the marking process for this type of assessment methods. Vietnamese lecturers to mark, they evaluate their performance. And we also have the peer-reviewed assessment of the whole class. The feedback to the student